and welcome back to In the Chair with Brenda Hicks. Yes, I hope you are enjoying the show today. Yes, because God is here to heal you. Yes, He is. In Jeremiah 29:11, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you. They're not bad. I know the plans. I have the instructions that I have for you. And we have to believe that within our mind and with our soul and with our spirit that God knows what's best for us. And we have to understand that He wants us to be better. He wants us to be healed and made whole. And Matthew 5:25, the woman with the issue of blood, 12 years she had medical problems. 12 years she went to go and see all the doctors, and guess what? She grew worse. But I can hear her saying a conversation to her friends, I can't get healed. I'm going to die in the sickness. I can hear the woman in the issue telling her family and friends, I might as well do the funeral plans because it is over with me. But it had to be one person that came and told her, do you know a man named Jesus? Do you know the Lord? He's been healing people. He's been delivering people. You need to go and see Him. And one day Jesus was walking through with His disciples, and everybody was around Him. But someone had to tell that woman with the issue of blood, you need to go and run and touch Him. And that woman believed. She believed. She had to get up off her bed with 12 years sickness and pain and ran. And she had to have faith that she can reach the hem of His garment. And she had to believe that she would be made whole because she had to move in action. And she did. She rushed through the crowd. And there was many people around Jesus Christ. There was many people and His disciples. But some way she got through there, and guess what? She touched the hem of His garment, and she was made whole. She had so much faith that Jesus had to look and ask, who touched me? Who touched me? The woman who has faith. You have to believe, but you have to take action, and you have to walk by faith that God can heal your mind and your spirit and your soul. And I have a testimony for you. And I know the pain because I don't play with it. I had the pain. So I understand what you're going through. But the issue is that my testimony to you is that when I got hit by that 18-wheeler truck and it threw me 5 blocks back, I died that day. Yes, I did. I seen my body in the car and my spirit was gone. They call it an inner island spirit. But I call it death and going to heaven, okay? And I cried because I seen who's going to take care of my kids. Do I have my paperwork in order? Yes. And I cried again, Lord, if you give me one more time, I do what you tell me to do. I go where you tell me to go. Just give me another chance. Give me another chance on this earth. And I see my spirit. I felt my spirit back in my body. I felt my toes moving and my hands moving. And then I hear somebody knocking on the window, the fireman, and say, she's alive. She's alive. And they had to get the jar of life to get me out that car. Stretch me on the stretcher. Tighten me up that I couldn't move. They thought all my bones was broken. Took me to the hospital. But I was so glad that I was alive and I was back in my body that when I went to the hospital, I knew I was healed. I knew I was healed. I told the doctors and nurses, you got to loose me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. But at the same time, the doctor said, she's making so much fuss, and I made a lot of fuss. She's making so much fuss, let her sign a waiver that if she get out of this stretcher without being checked, that she could not sue the hospital. And I signed that waiver by faith. And most people say it was crazy to do. But I knew that God has healed me, because I knew I had another chance on this earth. I got up off that stretcher and walked out, not with a bone broken, not a bone broken. And I called the cab and told them, take me home. But even though I didn't have a bone broken, I did have muscle pain. And I had to go to therapy for 6 months because the door jammed into my muscle so hard that it damaged. 6 months in pain. 6 months. Walked up every day. Went to work in pain. Crying. Lord, heal me. Crying. Every day. Dragging. Therapy. Lord, heal me. I had 3 kids. The medicine they give you knocks you out. If I'm out, who's going to watch over my kids? And knowing my kids, they would have burned up the house. I tell you, God is here. Believe me, I know the pain you're going through. Every day, I was in pain, but I went to work. As a matter of fact, the owner of the 18-wheeler truck, he seen the car, he came and knocked on my door. He couldn't believe that I was alive. He said I had to see it for myself, that you didn't have no bone breaking. No, don't get me wrong. He took care of me. Made sure I had a rental car until my car get fixed. Made sure I went to therapy and everything. He seen me with 3 kids, a single mom. And he says, this is a miracle. This is a miracle. But at the same time, I had to walk every day with that pain in my left leg. And that's why I love walking today. That's why I love enjoying the air today. I love smelling the roses. I really do. Because when God healed me from that pain, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I say, Lord, you have healed me. I couldn't even move my toes. It was so bad. You have healed me. I'm going to enjoy life. What is my assignment? Lord, what is my assignment? Now, after I got healed, he did not give me that assignment my way. No, not then. I was still praising God, doing worship and service, doing Sunday school, directing the youth choir. I was still doing what I'm doing and loving it, because I had a great testimony that God had healed me and he delivered me. Believe in your healing. Enjoy life. Walk around. Smell the roses. Walk with your cane. Walk with your walker. Get out the house. And believe God. And breathe again. Yes. Breathe again. Learn how to love again. Because I know pain can be so bad that you kind of isolate yourself because you're in a situation. But God is always still for you. He can heal you. He can deliver you. And I want you to believe that today. Can you imagine the woman with the issue of blood? Now in the 21st century, her and her friends having dinner, sitting down, laughing, and they're telling her, so what doctors you went to today? What happened today? Did they give you a new medication? And she's saying, no, I'm still in pain. I'm still going through. Maybe I'm going to get my disability to get a check so I can get through this situation. But then one of her friends had common sense to say, I know Jesus. Jesus is here to heal you. If you believe that, you can be healed. And she said, no, I think I'm about to get my disability check. Can you believe we're in the 21st century? But then one of her friends had to push it and say, if you be healed, you won't need no disability check. You'll have a chance to go and work, enjoy your life, and have a wonderful time without pain in your body. And guess what? Something had a light. A light had to come through her head and say, guess what? Maybe I believe God. Maybe I believe that Jesus is signed to heal me. Maybe I can be healed. And then her friend had to say to her, maybe. Man, you can't do no maybes. You either going to believe or you not going to believe what Jesus can do for you. And then she had to think about it. And then she had to say, I do believe. I do not want this pain for the rest of my life. I don't want to be in this situation for the rest of my life. I want to be made healed. I want Jesus to heal me. Can you believe in the 21st century they're at the dinner table and they're praying for her that Jesus healed her? And Jesus healed her. In the 21st century, Jesus can heal you. He can heal you and He can make you whole. But it's not up to me. It's up to you to believe that He can. Do you believe that today? Do you believe He loves you? Do you believe He do not want you to be in pain? Do you believe He cares for you? Do you believe He wants the best for you? I believe that He does. I believe that He does. I believe that God loves us so much that only if we believe that He is there with us, when friends and family is not there, that He is there with us. When we close our eyes in the situations, He believes us. Let us believe Him. God bless you. Now don't go nowhere. I'm going to take a commercial break. And we'll be right back.